Manella. He donated for me to put Van Halen 2 versus Van Halen Fair Warning. Now here's the dealio, bro. Most people will tell you Fair Warning is their favorite Van Halen album. My favorite Van Halen album is the first one. But then too. I used to think, I still think it, but I think I'm going to change my mind soon. I used to think Women and Children First was better than Fair Warning. I'm starting to think maybe not, but I haven't come to that conclusion yet. I got to have a meeting with myself and iron that out. But yeah, I like that one more than Fair Warning. And I love Fair Warning. So how's it going to do? Let's find out. It's luck of the draw, you know. Who knows? Maybe Van Halen 2 will win. Oh, I didn't. Like the last time I did the Van Halen, I forgot to mark down the score. So I got to do it here live on this video. All right, we start with You're No Good versus Mean Street. Easily Mean Street. I love You're No Good. You're No Good is not a good song to start that album. Every time I hear that, you know, I like the song and everything while I'm listening to the song, but I also sing along and point at it going, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good for an opening track. Mean Street. All right, next. Dance the Night Away versus Dirty Movies. I love them both. And yeah, I do love them both. But you know what? I'm going with Dance the Night Away. It's so hypnotic to me, man. And you know, I saw an interview with Eddie Van Halen and Alex, Eddie and Alex. They both said they didn't like Dance the Night Away. And Eddie's like, it came out totally different than I expected. And they slammed it a little bit. And I'm thinking to myself, if you didn't like that song, why did you keep playing it? They played it on every tour with Dave. Well, maybe they're one of those bands that are like, fuck it, we don't like it, but the fans do. That's probably why they did it. And that's awesome. Probably Wolfgang was like, you got to do Dance the Night Away, Pops. All right, next. Somebody Get Me a Doctor versus Sinner Swing. I'm going with Somebody Get Me a Doctor, man. All right, next. Bottoms Up versus Hear About It Later. This sucks, man. I'm making it a killer song lose, but man, Hear About It Later, man, is my favorite tune off the album, and it wins. All right. Okay, I messed up here. Hold on. Something is wrong here. No, nothing's wrong here. Out of Love Again versus Unchained. Oh, man. Out of Love Again wins. Out of Love Again is my second favorite Van Halen song after On Fire. That's my favorite Van Halen song. But yeah, I got to go with Out of Love Again. Man, Van Halen 2's wiping the floor here. All right. Light Up the Sky versus Push Comes to Shove. I love them both, but I've got to go with Light Up the Sky, man. Another Van Halen 2. It's going crazy here. All right. I took out Spanish Fly so everything can fit. So we got DOA versus So This Is Love. Oh, see, I haven't done the scores yet. I'm like, damn. You know, I do love So This Is Love so much, but they found a dirty-faced kid in a garbage can. I'm giving it to DOA. Holy crap, it's swiping the floor here. All right, next. Woman in Love versus a Sunday Afternoon in the Park. Oh, man. You know, I don't mean to be a contrarian and shit like that, because I do love Woman in Love. I do love that song. Don't get it twisted. Let's cut the deck. Here's the deal, though, man. I like Sunday Afternoon in the Park more. I really do. I'm giving it to that one. All right, last song. Beautiful Girls versus One Foot Out the Door. You know, there's another one. I'd love to give it to One Foot Out the Door, but I can't. I think Beautiful Girls is a better song. But I love One Foot Out the Door. I wish it would have won. It won on the last one when I put, in case you didn't see it, Joseph asked me to put Fair Warning against Def Leppard. And One Foot Out the Door won that one against No No No. And I love No No No. But anyway, Joseph, there's a final score. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you Van Halen, Fair Warning guys out there will disagree with me. And when you do, please write it down in the comments below. Because I like to read it. Oh, you like to read it. Everybody reads comments, right? Or am I the only one? But anyway, thank you so much, Joseph. You rule. And everybody out there, y'all rule as well. And if you like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel. Please. Ring that little notification bell. Please. And like the video. Because it's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Oh man, I didn't cover my mouth that time. Uh-oh. The secret is out. The cat is out of the bag. Stay frosty. Listen to some Van Halen. Classic, real Van Halen. And smack 'em a gob.